Welcome, friends, to the foothills of the Smoky, another chapter of As a Ridge Turn. Now, it looks to me it's just 4 or 5 days after Labor Day. Look at this. These trees are turning colors. They're turning yellow. Must be the dry spell. But anyway, guys, welcome. On this saga, I filmed more bobcats this week than I ever have in 3 years of all these campings. And this old pond, we got a lot of rain, but it ain't helping this pond. Slowly but surely may get real. But anyway, let's see what our little friend is up to. So, let's get started. Well, friends, I can tell you right now, these spawn are doing really good. Really good in this ridge, I'm telling you. You see them everywhere. And this is their first taste of these acorns they're following. And they're loving it. They're wearing these acorns out. Enjoy them while they're here, because everything else is too. These squirrels, they love these acorns too. But he got an old walnut right here. He's having a good time. And here's an old bobcat up on the ridge. Rare you see them during the day, I mean rare. But he's moving around. And out on the trail, these deer are real cautious, but they're moving around all day long up down this ridge. Even a little old fawn. After a rain here. And there's old Yaller. He's easing back in these old woods. Still hanging around, doing good. Well, here's a bobcat. He better not meet into him. Running around during the day. I don't think old Yaller would like that bobcat. The deer moving around through the rocks. And back at the rock, motel, the old groundhog's out marking territory, but that's about it. Old ground squirrel fooling around. Ain't seen that pregnant possum though. And down in the old fields, did film one picture of the old groundhog. He's still hanging in there, still watching these fields. Watching for them coyotes. And at the pond, such a lovely little peaceful place. So dried up, growed up. But the deer and the animals still love this pond. They browse and drink out of it all the time, even if it is a mud hole. And the sun going down, old squirrel's still working. He trying to figure out where he's going to hide that nut. Here's the old bobcat moving around right at dark. Rare pictures to catch them, I'm telling you. I don't know how I'm catching so many of them this week. They're on the move. Gets dark, them herd of deer out moving around in the big old woods. So is a coyote. They're moving around all the time. Here's one that's hurt coming through. There he is going down in the rocks. Don't know what happened to him. And here's another old cat hunting out in the woods. Don't know what that one is. There's the old coons. They got to make their showing. It's that time of the day. They're up and this is their domain. There's the whole family out. And they got to check out everything everywhere. And there's an old bobcat, good picture. He just stopped right in front of the camera, studying. Rare to get these pictures, I'm telling you. And these old deer still moseying around here, foraging day or night. And I got one picture of an owl down here in the field, under them cedars. The old katydids are finally fading out. They're just about gone. So were the owls back up into the woods. There's the old possum. They're always out fooling around. A lot of these possums around here. And they got business to do all the time. Always on the move. Always on the move. But back at the rock when it gets dark, all film was the coons just nosing through. They just fooling around. Nothing else going on there. Back out on the trail when it gets dark. Opossums moving up and down the trail. So's the deer. Now I filmed here's a mommy bobcat with a baby. There's the baby right there. That is a real rare treat to get that picture. Hopefully I'll get more of it. Up here on the ridge, coon moving through, but we know where he's going. He's heading to that pond. And these little old rabbits, with all these predators running around, I'd say they're really nervous. They get a scent of something, they run off. Yep, the coons are at the pond. I'm here. Let's go check it out. They out making their rounds around this old pond, watching for something. They'll stand there and watch just like an old groundhog. But they're back at it. At least they ain't wrestling this week. They settle down and do some feeding. Now here's an old buck here at daylight on top of the ridge. Nice little buck moving through right at daylight. Looks like a 4 or 6 pointer. And here I caught a good little old picture of a fawn about daylight. Just laid down, gonna take it a nap. Had a hard night. Rest easy there, little fawn. But it ain't long. Here the little ground squirrel, he's getting him some nuts too. He's taking advantage of it. He's gonna store them up. The fawns are up running around again, eating them acorns. They're having a good time. But it's time for the squirrels. This is their time of year. All these nuts are theirs. And they're just so busy, so busy. They are so busy working. And they don't like to be disturbed. Well, friends, hope you enjoyed. Rare treat catching all these bobcats. That's just what stepped in front of the camera this week on As the Ridge Turns. So I want to thank you for watching. God bless, and I'll see you next time.